So we put a cap on the past. Everything's all transformed, transfigured, and converted to light. All that pain, all those grievances, all that past suffering is over. And all we look on now is our present happiness. I'm going to actually try something a little radical. When Lily and I are around the house and we're making decisions about things, she always says, I have a radical idea. And I always know that I'm going to say yes when she has a radical idea. Because it's something that we probably hadn't thought of until that moment. And usually radical ideas are good. Because it's something that Spirit has given you through intuition. So my radical idea is, don't plan for the future. Don't worry about 2018. We're not letting go of the past to have a better future. We're letting go of the past to be here and now, to be in the present moment. So happy new present moment. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy new moment. Each moment is brand new. A lot of people make these New Year's resolutions. Have you ever made one of these resolutions? Many times. And by January 15th, you've forgotten all about it. By January 2nd. And then you beat yourself up the rest of the year because you didn't perform your New Year's resolution. Tom Walsh often tells me that he's had a membership at the gym, and so far he's lost $19.95 a month. I'm going on a diet this year. I'm seriously going on a diet because I don't want to buy a bunch of new clothes. So I am going on the elimination diet. And this is my diet for this year. I'm going to remove anger, regret, resentment, guilt, blame, and worry. That's what I'm going to eliminate from my life. Then I'll watch my health and my life improve. That's the kind of diet I think we should go on. Let's remove that anger, that regret, the doubt, all our fears, and all our worrying. See, we're transforming patterns of our mind. That's what we're actually doing when we do this. We're transforming the patterns that keep us stuck in the anger and the regret and the worry, the doubt and the fear. And as we let go of the thoughts we don't need to have around any longer, guess what happens? Life is beautiful. Miracles begin to happen because miracles are natural and life is always perfect. The universe is perfect. It doesn't seem that way because we have all these unnecessary and unrealistic expectations of changing the world into something that's sort of palatable. Not magnificent and beautiful, just sort of, I can tolerate it. I'm not in pain all the time. It's like the guy who's been hitting his head against the wall, and somebody comes up to him and says, "Why are you doing that?" He says, "It feels so good when I stop." So that moment of peace that he has is dependent on all the rest of the time where he's hitting his head against the wall. Because that moment when he's not doing it feels so good. No, that's a pattern of your mind. So you think that your goodness depends on all the suffering, all the pain, all the sacrifice. We're undoing a pattern of religious thinking, of almost universal thinking that says you need to sacrifice to have all the good stuff. You need to sacrifice to get into heaven. You need to sacrifice to be one with God. That's all garbage, you guys. It's garbage. Let it go. Forget it. It's brought upon all the problems of the world. And it's based on the idea of separation. And what are we doing now? We're transforming those patterns of mind. We're coming into new patterns of mind based on something different. It's not working anymore. Help me out, Leonard. There we go. That's my new clock. I think somebody has. That's my new clock. That's how I'm going to tell what time it is from now on. Because you think, oh, okay, it's 7 a.m. I have to get up. Oh, it's 8 a.m. I have to have breakfast. Oh, it's 9 a.m. I have to be at work. Oh, it's 9:30. I have to quit my job and go to yoga. I don't know, but that's what you do. This tells you what to do. Oh my God, it's 11 o'clock. I have to do it. It's 12 o'clock. I have to eat again. So this is what you're doing all day long. This thing's telling you what to do. Get rid of that thing. It's my $4,000 Rolex. Get rid of all that stuff. Stop the old patterns of your mind and try to be in the present moment and grab a new one of these. Give me the next slide. The present, no, back the other side. You missed that one. Go back one, Len. The present moment is all we have. Thank you, thank you. Now, Carol's sitting here in almost the front row, so I'm going to pick on her a little bit. She's a big Course in Miracles person. And she said, when I came into the Course in Miracles, it wasn't the past that was worrying me, it was the future. She said it was a huge revelation. It changed my life when I was able to release the future. Isn't that amazing? Because the present moment is the only moment available to us. It's the door to all other moments. If you're worried about the future, what's the future going to be? Worry. Whatever you're thinking now, you're going to bring into the future. Well, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't want this. All of that don't is going right with you into the next moment. Let this present moment be the only moment there is. It's the door to all other moments. Well, Leonard, you're going to have to do them all for me. I don't know why it's not working. You cannot be but in the right place at the right time. That's just a fact. But I don't think it's the right place because I had an expectation it was going to be like this. And so I get in a lot of pain because it's not like I thought it was going to be. It's exactly what you thought it was going to be because you thought it was going to be just like the past. You have programmed yourself with your past. And so you don't think you're at the right place at the right time with the right people doing the right things. What day is it? Asked Pooh. It's today, squeaked Piglet. And Pooh said, my favorite day. My favorite day is today. Don't be afraid to just forget about what happened yesterday. Forget about what you think should happen tomorrow. And be in each moment, each day, fully. And people will appreciate it because you come with your whole self. You come like she does with her whole self. Yay! Here we are. Good to see you. It's today. Do you like Pooh? It's today. Christmas? Okay. It's Christmas. It can be Christmas and New Year's all at the same time because every morning we're born again. What we do today is the most important thing. You know, the Bible talks about being born again. But the Bible's not the only place I've seen that. I've seen it over and over again in many spiritual teachings because we're born again each moment. We're born again each day. What happens in this moment, in this day, is the most important thing. When Jesus tried to teach this to Nicodemus, who was one of the Pharisees trying to help Jesus, he came to him at night. He says, you know, I know you're a prophet. You're an amazing teacher. You might be the Messiah because the things you do, the things you say, I've never seen anywhere. And he says, you can do it too. You just have to be born again. He says, what do you mean? I have to go through the womb a second time? How can somebody do that, you know? And I can just see Jesus at that point go, oh my God. So he turns to him and he says, if I tell you of earthly things and you don't understand me, how am I going to tell you of spiritual things and have you understand? So the important thing is to first get that here and now, in this manifestation, whatever this is for you, it's been your choice. It is something that you have created out of your own mind, out of your own thoughts. That's something that's happening here. We don't even need to go to the spiritual causes of it all. We just have to stay with this one fact, that whatever this present moment contains, you have to accept it as if you'd chosen it. Not somebody else is doing it to you, not a bunch of other factors have occurred that made this happen, and so the universe is attacking me. It's not God can be good or bad and decide what blessing you're going to have today and what condemnation you're going to have tomorrow. The universe is love. The universe is all good. We teach in Unity that there's one power and one presence, and that's God the good, omnipotent. That God is absolute good everywhere present. It's our first principle. God is love and only love. Our first principle. And so if that's true, then I must accept whatever's going on in this present moment as if I have chosen it. I just do this. Leonard actually presses the button. I have to realize deeply that this present moment is all I have. And that I cannot afford to choose more pain and suffering. I cannot afford to choose another day of being separate from you. I cannot afford to choose to have enemies today. And I cannot afford to think of myself as in lack or in poverty. I have to choose differently. And it's easy. See, this is what happens when we're bringing the past into the present. We're choosing for more misery. So we create a future just like the past. But by letting go of the past, what are we doing? Making room for miracles, for something else to happen, for that radical idea to take place. I'm making room for miracles. I let go of the past instead of bringing it into the future. I affirm the truth in the present moment, that all is occurring for my highest good, and only that my highest good and your highest good is going to be manifest in the next moment. Do you really believe that? Because someone asked me that the other day, and I said, I really do. I really do believe that my highest good is being manifest right now and will be tomorrow. Because there is no tomorrow. There is only right here and now, today, this moment. And that's what we're celebrating. Lao Tzu said, if you're depressed, you're living in the past. If you're anxious, you're living in the future. If you're at peace, you're living in the present moment. And that's our decision. Love is my decision right here and now. We do not heal the past by dwelling there. The only way to heal the past is by being fully in the present. Marianne Williamson. The cells of your body aren't old. Now we're going to talk about healing, okay? Because a lot of people that I know who could be considered very young have a lot of years. I look at Patricia like so young and vibrant, Kathy Smith Brown, Paula. When this lady here, Dolores, is one of the youngest people in the room. Yeah, because you're not telling your cells that they're old. They keep regenerating. Look at your regeneration. Stand up. This is a model of regeneration right here. I love it.
Because I come to hear people like you, and that regenerates every cell.
I'll regenerate you. It's important to allow your cells to regenerate. You keep telling your cells that they're old. They aren't old. They keep regenerating. They're brand new every moment. Your body has the potential of being young and vital as you have ever been. You don't have old cells. You have old attitudes about your new cells. Your new self. Happy new self today. Happy new self. Don't have an old attitude about yourself. Never count, what an incredible thing. Whatever happens after I am is very powerful. You know, people say, I'm sick today. I am 89 years old. Some people say, I'm 89 years old. Hey, you know, it's incredible. I made it to 89. I made it to 95. I know people who are 85-year-old guy comes in here and heals everybody. Isn't he incredible? He's a great guy. And so he went to the doctor one time to get a checkup. He says, okay, give me the list of your medications. He says, I don't have any. Why do you need medications? You have old ideas about your new self. You are telling your cells that they're old. You're telling your body that it's old. Don't tell yourself those things. Tell yourself you're vibrant and you are the manifestation of God in action. That's what I am. I'm the manifestation of God in action. And whatever occurs within the body is just another lesson for me to look at what's going on in my mind. Period. That's all it is. The body is something you invented also to tell yourself what's going on in your consciousness. Because it's a manifestation of consciousness, like everything else in the universe. Only now we are taking responsibility for what's in our consciousness and what consciousness we are in this moment. So I invite you to take responsibility for the conscious state of your mind this new year. And wherever you want to be and whatever you want to accomplish this year, you're going to realize, and you're going to get there by realizing that you're already there. There's a great practice in unity that if you want something to happen, if you want to be in a certain state, if you want to increase your prosperity, you just act like it's already happened. Act like it's happening already. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's a relationship or money. Those are just symbols for some way that you want to feel inside. So start feeling that way today. Start feeling that way right now. You want peace on earth. Start being the peace on earth that is within you right now. Feel that peace right now. If you want to be loved, just feel that love right now because it's happening now. If you want to feel that comfort and togetherness and connection, feel it right now within you because that's where it is. And that's where it's happening. And that's how we get there, by realizing we're already there. Whatever we want this world to look like, realize it. It looks like that already and much, much more. Much better. I have a radical idea. Let's let God be in charge. Let's allow Spirit to reveal to us the real world rather than telling the world what it is, what it needs, what it should be, and what everybody else should do, and what they should be like, and then I'll be happy. It's not like that. You were created in happiness. You are the extension of God's joy. So I have a radical idea. Let's already be there. This year, whatever we're wishing for, let's be there right now. Let's be there in our minds and in our hearts. Happy here and now, everybody. I love you so much. Have a happy present moment. Bring it with you wherever you go. I love you.
You have been watching the message from our Sunday celebration service here at Unity on Cape Cod, providing a positive path for spiritual living. Please join us every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. at 147 Walton Ave, Hyannis, Mass. And visit us online at www.unityoncapecod.org.